Hi girlies, get ready with me while I tell you how I became a model and what I did. So this was actually something very unexpected. I had never dreamed of being a model before. It's just something that kind of popped up. If you're Spanish or Hispanic, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that when you take your sweet 16 pictures, aka sweet 15 you could say, because that's kind of the age that it is in Latin cultures, which I am Latina, I'm Cuban, and I was going to take my 15th pictures. And well, let me tell you that they were actually recruiting girls for a pageant, like straight when you turn 15. They were there, the company that I chose. And well, they were recruiting girls to become little like pageant girls and like compete. And let me tell you something, pageants are not the same as modeling. You have to take very separate routes if you want that. And so basically, they had this little pageant where you could represent tiny little cities of where you were from or places like that. Usually in pageants, you represent places. And well, while many people think it's, oh, boom, pageant, you're a model. No. You need preparation. You need to learn how to speak for pageants. You need to learn how to pose, how to walk, how to do your own makeup. You need to take care of yourself, have a healthy lifestyle, be very organized. And well, yes, I would love to tell you that pageants lead the road to modeling, boom, but it doesn't work like that. Again, two separate things. And well, to finish up here and actually get to the point, I did a pageant and I knew nothing and I obviously lost. And then after my first pageant, it was kind of like trial and error, and I was like, oh, this girl did this when she won. Maybe I should try something of my own. I started to take modeling classes. You can look around you for like modeling agencies and stuff like that. And no, they usually require zero experience and they build you up from the ground. And well, you go learning, and it honestly depends on the person. I mean, I kind of got it like this, and I just started learning and learning what brands were looking for and what they wanted. And well, yeah, that is my story. I kept learning, and then I did another pageant, and you guessed it, I lost. Because again, it takes time. This was over the period of 2.5 years, and I wasn't going to win any pageant like that. It takes time. But well, after my second and a half pageant, bingo, you'd probably want to say third time is the charm, and it was for me. I went to one of the biggest pageants in America, in the American continent, and I am obviously not the tallest, maybe not the blondest blue-eyed out there, but I did win. I did win the pageant, and it brought great opportunities for me. But well, Kathy, how does that make you a model? Well, after I did that pageant, I'm speaking from my experience. There are people that go straight into modeling or straight into pageantry, then modeling. And well, I went from pageantry to modeling. After that, I took a nice big 180 spin and I went into modeling. I learned all that there is to learn about the basics. It's very much different. I started to get brands, send the emails, everything, go to many, many shows, hear me, other models around me, go to a lot of appearances, stuff like that. And well, let me show you guys really quick what I mean. This was one of them. I made so many friends. I got to work with kids. I got to fly to places I've never been before. The most gorgeous photo shoots. And yeah, I mean, being a model has completely changed my life. And well, if you guys need any information, you guys just let me know and I'll tell you some more. Bye bye.